By a show of hands, how many of you have walked into a sneaker store and picked out some pink sneakers? Nobody. That's exactly what I thought. What's going on, guys? Josh from SoccerReviewsForYou.com bringing you a video today to go over and discuss the Adidas Tango sneaker line, specifically in the Spectral Mode colorways, which include but aren't limited to, I always wanted to say that, the Predator Tango 18 Plus TR, the Predator Tango 18.1 TR, and the Nemesis Tango 18.1 TR. There's also an X Tango 18.1 TR in all white for this pack, but I don't have them, and they honestly, to me, kind of just look like indoor shoes rather than a variation of the X that's been altered for lifestyle wear, so we won't really be talking about those. What I will be doing in today's video, though, is going over each individual model, taking a closer look at the colorways, even taking a look at all of them on feet, and really discussing what I think are the best and worst options for casual wear within this particular line. So if you're interested in learning more, please stick around and watch the entire video. And if you're interested in any of these Adidas Tango sneakers for yourself, I'll leave a pop-up on screen, or you can click the first link down below. That'll take you to the review page on my website, where you'll find buy it now links with exclusive SR4U coupon codes for all of these different boots below their normal retail price. They're not boots, they're sneakers, but I'm not gonna redo it. If you guys do end up enjoying the video, don't forget to support it with a like, and you better like the video because I matched my shirt today, something that I never do. That's a lot of extra effort that I went through. Also, if you're not subscribed already, be sure to hit that subscribe button along with the little bell notification for daily videos on all the latest and greatest soccer gear. First things first, because I know people will ask, these are not intended as indoor football shoes. They're designed specifically for casual wear, to be comfortable, to walk around all day long, and look cool. Yes, they look like the football boots, but they perform, fit, and feel nothing like them at all. So we'll start with the Predator Tango 18 Plus TR, which also happens to be the most expensive of the Tango sneaker models, with a retail price of $200. It features a laceless design, a full prime knit upper, and then a boost bottom that reminds me a lot of the NMDs in regards to how it feels underfoot. A lot of people have asked me how these feel, more like NMDs rather than Ultra Boost, because that's kind of the two main comparisons that a lot of people like to make. Obviously, they look a lot like the Predator 18 Plus in the Spectral Mode, the actual football boots themselves. Are they identical? Not necessarily, but if you know what these are, you'll instantly recognize this particular design. Unfortunately, everybody else might not recognize this design, and they'll think that you're wearing pink socks around as sneakers, which I definitely think most people will probably judge you, and if you can deal with that and you just really like the way that it looks, go ahead and wear them. Me though, I'm not sure that this is one of those sneakers that I would ever wear in public seriously thinking that I look cool, because I just think that pink sneakers it's just not something that I can pull off. I don't know what else to say. And I'm actually curious to hear your opinions on this kind of thing. When it comes to football boots, obviously I think pink is a much more accepted color as a men's colorway, but even plain throughout the years, while pink boots perhaps weren't as common as they are now, I can only think of a select few that I really like that had some pink that I would actually wear. And those two boots that come to mind were the Nike Mercurial Vapor 5 in the white, black with the pink swoosh colorway. I still think those look really good. Wish I could have a pair in my collection. And the other pair I do actually have, it's the original F50 Adi Zero from 2010 in the white, black, and pink with this kind of brownish gold trim around the bottom. It's only a little bit of pink, but I still think these look really cool. So for actual football boots, I'm kind of hesitant to wear pink as it is, even though I know a lot of people actually really like these. But when it comes to sneakers, to wear full pink sneakers like this, especially this very light pink, I just don't think I could pull it off. Which brings us to the Predator 18.1 TR that retails for $150, $50 less than the laceless 18 Plus. And you can see it does feature the exact same bottom, but instead of a translucent kind of bluish clear outsole, this has a pink outsole that matches, of course, the rest of the pink that you'll find on the upper. The exposed boost, of course, always in white, but it's not a prime knit upper. It's kind of this mesh type material that's pink on pink. Sometimes there's color changing in it when it stretches out. This one does not have that. Of course, it has a lacing system. It has the Adidas stripes. It has the Predator branding right here in this suede insert at the back, which has absolutely no structure to it. So again, there really is no reason why you would want to play indoor in these, just because they're not made as performance sneakers. And then this kind of unusual collar. The Plus has the collar almost exactly like the football boots. This has something a lot cheaper, kind of like what you'd find on the takedown model, that I still think looks kind of strange. Out of the two, just because these have laces, I tend to think that they look a little bit more normal, and I think will be more I guess, accepted amongst people who don't understand the inspiration behind them. And again, you should wear what you like. Other people's opinions don't necessarily matter, don't get me wrong there. But still one of those sneakers where I've worn them in other colorways and people look at me and think, what the heck are those? They are weird looking with this kind of sock mouth type enclosure opening thing at the collar. They're weird looking sneakers. There isn't much else to say. And then to wear them in all pink like this, I would probably prefer to wear these over the laceless 18 plus models, but again, is this something that I feel like I could confidently pull off? Probably not. Which brings us to the Nemesis Tango 18.1 TR, and I realize 18.1 doesn't make a lot of sense. Why aren't these pluses since they're laceless like the football boots? I don't really have an explanation to that, but these retail for less than the other two that I showed you at $130, which honestly I think is pretty reasonable, all things considered. And of course, this is a different model that doesn't feature pink. Instead, it's kind of like this grayish with a slightly greenish tinge to it to match the UV kit as part of the Spectral Mode pack. And even color aside, I just like this particular design more than any of the other models in the Adidas Tango lineup. The laceless design, I think, just works well given the design of the Nemesis upper that obviously is not the same as the football boots, but you kind of understand the inspiration and that it's all of these elasticated agility bandages that wrap across the foot and kind of crisscross. I think this is a boot, while it's laceless, or a sneaker I should say, while it's laceless, even people that don't necessarily understand the football boot inspiration reference that these are, they can look at the materials and the construction and kind of understand why they're laceless and why they're maybe a little bit weird looking. The collar, I still don't love it even on the football boots and for casual wear. I guess it makes a little bit more sense just because it does look quite nice. And then the outsole, midsole, I actually really like. There's no boost on this, so it's not gonna have the same, I guess, bounciness or nice underfoot cushioning that you'll find from the Predator variations. This is a much firmer ride, but overall, they fit nice. I think they look pretty cool. This isn't necessarily my favorite colorway of this particular sneaker, but in kind of all gray like this, I think that this is something out of the entire pack that you can actually pull off and wear on a more regular basis. So here's a look at the Pred 18 Plus variation on feet, and as you can see, they are very pink. And again, it's one of those sneakers, especially in this colorway, if you don't understand the reference, I just think they're a little bit weird looking. It's a pink sock, very comfortable, don't get me wrong, they fit really nice. For casual wear with the boost under your feet, they are super, super comfortable, but in terms of just the look of the sneaker, I can't say that I love them, especially in this pink color. If you're wondering about the fit, again, it's kind of sloppy, it's fully elasticated, but very comfortable. Width-wise, while they're laceless and there's no adjustability, because it's so stretchy, the entire upper, I think these will fit just about anybody very comfortably, and the base does have a decent amount of width to it as well. So width-wise, I'd say you're gonna be good pretty much no matter what. And as far as sizing is concerned, they run true to size as well. I'm wearing these in a 9.5 US. They fit more spacious than the football boots do in the exact same sizes, if that's something that you were wondering. So if you are looking to get a pair, I would recommend going true to size. Here's a look at the 18.1 Preds, and as you can see, I have swapped out the pink laces for some junior length black reflective ones. I know it doesn't really match any of the other colors on the sneakers, but for some reason, the black laces just make them look a little bit more normal in my opinion. And if I were to ever wear them, I'd probably put the black laces in, again, just to break up the extreme amount of pink that there is on this particular sneaker. If you are interested in some SR4U laces, sr4ulaces.com. There'll be a link down below. Go ahead and check it out. They fit in sneakers as well as football boots, even though these are kind of a hybrid of the two. Looks-wise though, I think that the 18.1, like I said, is just a better looking sneaker than the 18 Plus, just because they are more normal looking. They don't look like solid pink socks. They kind of do, don't get me wrong, but I just like this a little bit more. The pink outsole, honestly, I don't think looks that bad. Again, it's just pulling off pink sneakers. I don't think that it's something that I would necessarily choose to do, but again, everyone's got their own different style. As far as the fit is concerned, it's kind of exactly the same as the Plus. It's got the exact same base. The mesh upper is very soft, very flexible, super stretchy, so width-wise, they're gonna fit just about anybody. And as far as sizing is concerned, it's pretty much the same deal. I'd recommend going true to size in order to achieve the best possible fit. And then finally, we have the Nemesis 18.1 TR sneakers, which look quite a bit different in comparison to the Preds, not just because of the colorway. And I guess I should have mentioned this from the start. I'm wearing all of these with some Adidas Tiro track pants that are kind of tapered towards the bottom, just because that's how I would wear pretty much all of these sneakers. I'm not sure I would wear any of them with shorts, but again, that's kind of a personal preference thing and it depends on your own personal style. But The pants, as you can see, do kind of hide the slightly goofy collar that you have on this particular sneaker, which I think looks quite good when worn like this. I like the gray. It's a color that I feel like you can actually wear, and the design, while a little bit unusual, looks quite good. As far as fit is concerned and overall comfort, definitely not as comfortable as the Boost underfoot that you'll get from the Preds. Much firmer ride, and the overall volume of this fit, because it is laceless, it's very high volume. There's a lot of, I guess, extra space inside. You can see when I bend my feet, there's a lot of creasing in the upper. That's because there's just a lot of extra space. So again, these are made for casual wear. For walking around, it's fine, but if you wanted to play in these, your feet are gonna be sliding around all over the place. There's really not a lot of lockdown here. But again, width-wise, the opening is a little bit small, but once your feet are in there, there is plenty of width where I would say that these will fit most people. And as far as sizing is concerned, I'm wearing these in a 9.5 US, which fit a lot bigger than the same size in the actual Nemesis 18 Plus football boot. So if you are looking to get a pair, I would personally recommend going true to size for the best possible fit. So in conclusion, I have to say that I am actually a big fan of the Adidas Tango line, specifically the sneakers. I love the idea of taking popular football boots and making them into sneaker form with little lifestyle touches. And I will say that all of these are very, very comfortable to wear, which ultimately is very important for any pair of sneakers. In terms of styling, and especially colorways with the Spectral Mode pack, they're kind of unusual. Again, like I've stated several times throughout this video, I'm not sure light pink sneakers are for everyone, but if they're for you and you like the designs and you can justify the prices, I can definitely recommend any of these. Anyways, guys, that is it for my review. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, be sure to support it with a like. Again, if you're interested in any of the sneakers that I talked about in today's video, you can click the first link down below. That'll take you to the review page on my website, where you'll find buy it now links with exclusive SR4U coupon codes. You'll be able to pick these up below their normal retail prices. If you have any questions, as always, leave them down below in the comments, and I'll do my best to get an answer out to you as soon as I possibly can. Subscribe if you haven't already for daily videos on all the latest and greatest soccer gear. You can find all my social media information linked down below in the description as well. Other than that, guys, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.